Claire, another day in the pool, another day with the trees, taking home the win. What was it like just to get back out here at the pool, or in the pool today?
Well, and I think it was really fun since we haven't had a meet in a couple weeks, so we were all like super prepared for it, and we were gonna try to swim fast and like get ready instantly and kind of get rolling instantly. So I thought that was
With you, I mean, this being that first year for you as a freshman, back-to-back freshman of the week honors earlier from the conference. How has that jump from high school to college been for you just so far this fall?
I think like swimming wise, like it's okay. It's like similar. Like the training's hard. I trained hard in high school, but like school being an added layer has been like another challenge. But I've been managing it very well and like getting all my assignments done and everything. So it's not hard.
I believe this is the second time this season that we're going back-to-back good days
Yeah,
with meets
it is.
earlier in the season and the start. How has that transition kind of been for you, just getting ready? What do you have to do mentally, physically to prepare from going from tonight to get ready for that meet tomorrow?
I think I always have to take it one day at a time, like not to focus on 2 days as 2 days. Just get through one day, then get through the other day, and like make sure on resting between the days and eating well. So
It's hard to believe that there's 2 meets left this fall. You've got tomorrow, and then you've got the end of the month at Miami, Ohio.
yeah.
Personally for you, what are you looking at trying to do just to develop, continue to grow, to continue to push to get through this fall?
I think we have 3 more weeks to that Miami meet, and that's going to be like kind of like the ultimate test in the fall so far. So I think I'm going to try to like really hammer through practices for the next 3 weeks, work on little details and everything like that to make it my best. So
Kaleigh, another day to be here in the pool. What was it like
Yeah.
just to get back out there and swim and just have a good time with the team?
Honestly, this meet was a lot of fun. Going into it, we knew this was probably some of the toughest competition that we'd faced all season. So we were all ready to get out and race, and it was just a lot of fun. We all had fun.
This is the this is the first day of a back-to-back. This is the second back-to-back that we've had so far this season. What do you do to mentally, physically prepare just for the short turnaround, knowing that you've got to go again tomorrow?
Yeah, make sure a lot of rest. Try to sleep good, eat good, foam roll, drink a lot of water. That's basics.
You don't get a lot of water in the pool?
And no, I need some non-chlorinated water. That's the kind I like. Yeah.
Freshman year, first year here at Indiana State, what would you say is probably the biggest transition that you've seen from from going from high school to making the switch here to college?
Yeah, I'd say time management is definitely a big thing. Just learning how to balance like the early morning practices and the afternoon with a different class schedule every single day. Just kind of learning the balance between all of those things.
You've got a little bit of jewelry on today. Why don't
Yeah.
you go ahead and tell me what that is and what that means?
So basically this is the chain, and each meet someone is awarded the chain for having like good attitude, a good swim, all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's what the chain is.
Looking ahead, it's hard to believe that there's only 2 meets left before the end of fall.
Yeah.
You've got tomorrow, and then you've got the end of the month at Miami, Ohio. What are some of the things that you feel like you're working on personally to get through the rest of this fall, and what do you still feel like you need to do to power through it?
Yeah, so I just want to stay focused on myself and my goals and take each practice, one practice at a time, give 110%, just kind of focus one day on a time, because stressing and worrying about what's to come isn't going to help you the day of. So I just try to focus on one day at a time and what I can do to better myself in the moment. So.
I asked this question of the 2 freshmen, but Olivia, what was it like just to get back out there and swim again, swimming in competition?
I mean, every meet is fun and we show up and we're ready to swim. I think this meet was a little bit more fun because one of my teammates, her twin, was on the other team, but just getting up and race is always fun here.
When you look at, it's hard to believe that, I mean, we're back in the pool again tomorrow, so it's the second back-to-back meets that we've had so far this year, obviously, at the end of the season. What do you have to do physically, mentally, emotionally to not necessarily put this one behind you, but to honestly put it behind you
Yeah.
and get ready for tomorrow's meet?
I mean, there's a lot of different things that different people do, but Josh has talked to us about we need to treat this about how, like at competitions, there's 2 days or 3 days, and treat it like just come back day 2 and be ready to race.
Let's just go ahead and talk about the season so far this fall. 6 results, 6 wins for the Trees. What's kind of just the mentality, the feeling that's going on with the team as you start to see some of these numbers go through?
I mean, it's always fun to win, and we get excited about winning. And Josh has also talked about how in season or dual meets isn't really the main goal, and our main goal is the end of the season and at conference. But in season, just winning is always fun, but we treat it, once we win, we need to take that and basically move on and know our main goal.
Talking about moving on, you have 2 meets left in the fall. You've got tomorrow, and then you've got the end of the month in Miami, Ohio. What do you feel like you need to continue to work on to continue to get better this fall, and what's the focus for the team as you go into those last 2 meets?
I think for me personally, more working on my turns and working on speed focus for the 100 back. But as a team, I think we all just need to work on getting our hand on the wall and the depth of each event.